and what makes a person indulgent and careless about ambiguous matters. Moreover, such may also be carefree about unlawful matters, he said. Pay attention, the body has a morsel of flesh. When it is upright, all of the body is upright, and when it is corrupted, all of the body is corrupted, and that is the heart. Thus, if the heart is upright, its carrier is cautious about ambiguous matters. Otherwise, if the heart is bereft of uprightness, he will be carefree about ambiguities, and then he will also be carefree about unlawful matters. So the heart is the center point. And so what is the heart? The heart is the flesh, the chunk of flesh in the chest by which a person distinguishes between the harmful and the beneficial, and between the good and bad. Allah the Exalted said, Verily, it is not the eyes that grow blind, but it is the hearts which are in the breast of that grow blind. So when the heart goes blind, man falls into shirk, joining partners with Allah, disbelief and other destructive evils. But if the heart has insight, he abstains from these things. It then follows that the heart forms the center point. He said, pay attention, the body has a morsel of flesh. Pay attention, the body has morsel of flesh that is a small piece of flesh. When it is upright, all of the body is upright. It is upright with the fear of Allah and reverence for Him, being conscious of Him and loving Him. And when it is corrupted, it will not revere Allah nor fear Him, and neither will it love Him. As such, the body will be corrupted as well, because the heart rules the body. Thus, if the ruler is upright, the ruled is rectified, and if the ruler is corrupted, the ruled is corrupted. So it is pertinent that the Muslim asks Allah for the rectification of his heart, for if it is upright, all of his affairs become upright. And if his heart is corrupted, all of his affairs are corrupted. Thus the Prophet would frequently say, Ya Muqallib al-Qulub wal-Absar Thabit, meaning, O the one who turns hearts and sides, establish my heart upon your religion. And Aisha would ask him about that, and he would say, O Aisha, what guarantees me while the hearts of people are between two of the fingers of the most merciful? When he wishes to turn the heart of a servant, he turns it. So the hearts are in Allah's hand, the mighty and sublime. Accordingly, one should beg Allah to guide his heart, and should also abstain from whatever corrupts the heart, because the heart is corrupted by ambiguous matters, sins, and consumption, what is forbidden. Sins is all its form corrupt the heart, gazing at something unlawful, in listening to the prohibited. All these corrupt the heart. When a person gazes at the forbidden, his heart becomes corrupted. When he listens to music and musical instruments, his heart becomes corrupted. When he falls into sins, companions amongst them, his heart becomes corrupted. When he eats something forbidden, his heart gets corrupted. So one should engage in in things by means of which his heart becomes rectified, as for the attainment of the uprightness that is in Allah's hand, the mighty and sublime. Hadith 7. May Allah be pleased with him reported that the Prophet said, the religion is giving nasiha. We asked to whom? He said, to Allah, His book, His messenger, and the leaders of the Muslims and their rank and file. It is reported in another version that the Prophet said, the religion is giving nasiha, the religion is giving nasiha, the religion is giving nasiha. He repeated it thrice by way of giving emphasis. And nasiha means freedom. From contaminants, it is said a thing is nasihun, to mean it is free from deception. It is also said asalun, that is free from adulteration and impurity. Likewise, the religion of Islam, it is free from every falsity, deception, plot and trickery. It is a religion without impurity, a pure religion. So is the Muslim, his open and secret are equally upon giving nasiha, and are free from bad character, deception and betrayal, and so on. As for the one who deceives or plots, or whose open differs from his secret, this trait is not from the religion, and the Prophet has kept the religion within the limits of and to limit a thing implies that nothing else comes into it. When the companions, may Allah's pleasure be upon them all, asked the Prophet about, they said, to whom, O Messenger of Allah? He said, to Allah. So the first of what you have to give is regarding that between yourself and Allah. Glorious is He and exalted, and that is by rightly giving devotion to Him and having perfect belief in Him. Therefore, you should believe in Tawheed. Tawheed. Likewise, you believe in His preordainments and actions, and that no one deserves to be worshipped except Him. You give worship to Him alone. This is nasiha between the servant and his Lord. It is compulsory that nasiha is given in the open and the secret. The one who shows belief in wonders of Allah in the open, but surreptitiously associates partners with Allah, or shows Iman in the open, but disbelieves in the secret, such is a hypocrite. And the hypocrites are worse than the plain disbeliever, based on his saying, verily the hypocrites will be in the lowest depths grade of the fire. No helper will you find for them. Why? Because they think to deceive Allah and those who believe.